Okay, D.
So I will show you now how you will receive all the parts in your shipment. So each component for the hardware will be in a separate bags and labeled for which panel it goes. So as an example, these parts goes on a first panel, on a first clamp, if it's left hand opening. Following the same will be for the second panel and a third panel. So in that case we never will be mixing anything up. The same thing will be on the right panels. Parts are almost the same, just you gotta install them opposite way. So here is a panel which is not assembled yet, and these are basically the tools which you will be using them. There's not much involved in it, but you will need to know all the distances for the clamps, how they're installed. So installer will show right now how it's happening.
Ale, allora, first of all, install the dragging plate on the clamps. Okay.
As you see, the rubber is with one rough side and one is completely flat. So the flat goes against the clamp and the rough goes against the glass.
Okay.
On the first panel, the first clamp, the wheel, all these brackets supposed to align with the glass.
And this is the side of
This will be a
opening.
yes.
Opening, side of opening, so sliding direction opening.
So over here will be your fixed panel or a wall, depends on your field situation.
Perfect. The other side, vai Ale.
The same way we install the gaskets, but over here your clamp will need to align with the glass. So the wheel over here will overlap the glass.
So this is the closing side, and the other is the opening side. Okay, perfect. Go on.
Now we have a wire attaching to this bracket, which will be attached to the top track.
Okay. So
Fixing with the set screw inside there. Now, as you can see, the wheels are loose. They are not adjusted yet. So when we get the correct length of the belt, we are cutting it off. It's good to leave a little bit extra, but not too much. So now when that's done, we are tightening up the wheels.
fammi vedere che lo muovi.
Tra l'altro che sono vero.
Ah, ok.
So now wire is tight. We will use number 8 metric wrench.
Okay.
So this clip is supposed to be attached to the second panel belt to For make it easier to install, we will remove it right now and attach the belt before we hang the panel. This clamp and this wire is for the second panel to move.
Okay.
This one is moving. Okay.
Okay.
È rimasto dentro il cavo. Luca è rimasto dentro il cavo.
No,
Sì.
no. Da dentro. Ok. That little gasket there.
Ah, ok.
Quindi vai.
Quello lì deve saltare fuori. Eccolo. È entrato o no?
No, sulla lamella buona.
There you go.
Okay. We secure the panel.
Okay, so this bracket will be attached to the top track, but the center of it needs to be aligned with a fixed panel or a wall, depends on the field conditions.
Ok. Le rane le mollate tutte. Prendo anche su io.
Vai.
Butta dentro. Sti qua non riesco a vedere.
Quella scala.
Ci vorrebbe la scala. Ah, che vedo, non muovere le mani. Tira via la mano davanti. Bravo.
Ok.
Now, all the hardware is installed in the same order as for the first panel, with the first wheel aligning with the glass and the second wheel overlapping, but make sure the clamp is aligned with the glass. We will put around the wire and running through the bracket which is
Piano.
attached to the first panel.
Fammi giro.
Also, as you see, the wheels here is loose, they are not adjusted yet, but installer is getting the correct length of the wire.
Vedi mica.
Scala storta.
Guarda che non...
Così. Perfetto.
Piano,
Okay,
piano, piano.
so clamp is attached right now. Bend it a little bit. And you cut it, but leave approximately an inch extra, just in case. So now we can install the clamp back to the first panel.
The position of the screws. Fa vedere la posizione.
So yeah, you can see that this is position of the screws right now.
Fai vedere che penzola.
So this panel now is ready to hang.
Facciamolo, appendiamo o finiamolo?
So second panel is assembled, we are ready to go.
Ah,
We
ecco,
are
aspetta questa.
taking a belt around it.
Ok.
So when panel is installed and secured, we can attach the belt.
Ok. Porta di nuovo.
Adesso dobbiamo...
Now we will do adjustment to the wheel.
Ok.
Piano, Ale. O salire, no?
Now to attach this wire to this bracket, this will be the easiest access in between these two clamps, where you can put the hand in there. But you don't need to make it tight, just catch the thread, because you will need to locate it from there to there.
Non cade. Aspetta, Ale. Cosa che fai?
As you can see, it's not tight and it's still moving. So now we locate it on correct position, which will be 75 millimeters.
Aspetta che misuro.
Yeah, this is about right.
Ok, non vedo, eh.
This is approximately right. So now we can tie up those two screws. both panels work perfectly fine.
Can we show this clamp from the side? Fammi andare su lì.
Good. So this is now, you can see the clamp from the side. There is enough space for the wires to travel in between the hardware.
I put the pen again on the clamp. 1 second, eh?
We have enough travel space right here.
Stay there and put the pen in this connection between the first and second.
So this is our clamp from the first panel. And there is a bracket attached to the second panel, and we have enough space to travel it by.
Okay.
So this slot over here, where will be a screw which is with the rollers inside the track. So you have a little adjustment necessary by field conditions. So depends, if you need more space or so, you can adjust it this way.
Okay. Perfect. Vai Ale.
Okay, so
Fermo.
what you do is, right? You just measure to make sure
Vai.
it don't hit the other roller.
Yes.
Connection, another view from connection between first and second panel.
So that's your distance of the clamps.
Yes. The minimum distance.
Can you hold it like that?
Yes. Check it on our cable.
Piano, fa vedere che lo vedo bene.
Size of the panel. Okay.
Lo blocco, sì.
Sì.
This is the
Da in linea, bravo.
This bracket should align with the edge of the glass. And the minimum distance with center of this one and center of this one is 36.5 millimeters.
If you have the soft close.
If you have the soft close, yes, correct. But if you have a lot wider glass, so this distance is not really important. You just gotta make sure the soft close fits in between these two parts.
Okay. We hang the panel.
So now the same way, to attach this bracket to this wire, we move the door approximately in the center between two clamps from previous door to make sure you have access for your hand.
Piano, aspetta. Vai, metto fuoco, aspetta. Vai. Questo da premio Oscar.
install the soft close.
Apri tutto. Open. È a filo. Sì, perfectly aligned. We have to connect the soft close with the roller.
With this screw.
Okay.
So now this can go into the track.
Ok, lo calmo.
So the soft close is located in between these two screws. Now we can install this pin, which goes in a special slot up here into the track. You install that after install the soft close on the glass.
Ok. Insert pin. Ok. Muovi. Fissalo, fissalo. Cosa fai? Lo chiudi? Ah.
Ok, però non va bene la posizione.
Ascolta me adesso se tiriamo giù la vite prima.
Cosa fai?
Devo tirare giù la vite. Che non
Bene,
va
dai,
avanti.
muovi. Adjustment of the activator pin for the soft close.
In this case the trolley has only to touch
Yes,
the stop, okay?
Yes, yes, yes. Because this is like a safe part.
Ah, yes. Allora,
Move it.
C'è la stessa dimentica di questo.
Ok. Vai. The security stopper for the last panel. Just as security. Ok.
Perfect.
And now the floor guides. The single one is fixed in the front of the wall or a fixed panel, fixed to the floor. Ok. Vai, vai.
Ecco così.
Aprilo ancora un po' che sono più belli.
Falla entrare qua. Mi fa entrare. Ecco qua. Tieni il filo.
Ok.
The full guide must be in line with
With the glass.
the previous panel, okay?
Ma che pensi c'è
C'erano qua tutte e due,
No, fare la persona.
Vai, vai. Sempre sul bordo.
Ok.
Perfect.
Apri. Ok.